Li Xia is the solar term that marks the beginning of summer. By mid-May, Li Xia has already passed, but northeast China still seems to be in the midst of spring. Cities often lack the pristine charm of nature. Luckily, we have this. The subtle fragrance of flowers refreshes and fascinates. In this season, the unique aroma permeates a landscape of buildings, forming a stunning view. Roses fill the corners of streets and bloom one after another. When they finally fill the whole city, the season's grand picture is completed. Another big event is coming. They have been waiting on the branches for a long time and are getting impatient. This scouting has been going on for a week, and there is only one target, the nectar of black locust flowers. They are all scout bees. Apart from black locust flowers, nothing interests them, not even roses. Not all bees are up to this task. News continues to come to the base camp a few kilometers away, but still nothing about the nectar.
槐花开的时候，刚刚开它不缠灭，不是人家写下的，那么槐花一开就有灭，它不是不可能的。在外面也没风，就是在这有的地方买到菜，有的地方买不到菜，在这拉肉啊，在这洗菜啊。
At this time of year, small apiaries often appear in the woods in the city, and those who tend to them often speak with a southern accent. Once beekeepers have chosen a location for their bees, they rarely change it.
像大连这个城市这么靠山的城市也很少。我们在大连将近40年了嘛，主要我们是看重蜜源。 因为这地方没有污染，因为这个山比较大。
The couple usually tends the apiary together. The apiaries are quite small, and the beekeepers usually live in the woods to stay close to the beehives. They seem to live both inside and outside the city, responding to the calls of the season. The colony seems particularly optimistic about the nectar this year. This hive is rapidly forming a super colony of almost 50,000 bees. In addition to the worker bees that scout and collect nectar, there are also a large number of drones in the hive. They neither collect nor brew, and don't even care about how much food they have. All they want to do is win the queen's favor. The queen is a bit larger than the other bees. There is only one queen in a colony. For this rapidly growing colony, nectar is hard currency. However, the scout bees have brought back disappointing news. The first nectar of black locust flowers has not appeared. That means the worker bees will try to bring back some pollen, but pollen alone is no longer enough for this huge colony. The worker bees are deeply frustrated. They must find nectar as quickly as possible and go out scouting from morning to night. The beekeepers are not surprised by this and have one more important thing to do.
等一下还没找到，再找一遍，和那个蜜蜂颜色差不多的很难找，还没找到。在这环境好多了，初中一毕业就干这个了。 你必须要给它蜂王吃饱嚼掉，不嚼掉，那种子线会分家飞，就像人家分家形式一样的，那就可惜了。它一带走了，这边干活的蜂子没有了。主要同志蜜蜂就是个蜂王，它飞不出去，那么小蜜蜂就不会逃了。
因为跑一下蜂王，又跑一下蜜蜂走了，天天跟小蜜蜂打交道也挺好的。
With over 100 beehives, there are around 5 million bees in the apiary. A super colony is about to be formed here. Another scout bee rushes in. Unlike the previous news, it brings back a different and very clear sign. Its belly is filled with nectar, which means it has just found and collected the first black locust nectar of the year. The lucky bee can't wait to spread the great news. But surprisingly, the worker bees completely ignore it and keep crawling around anxiously at the entrance of the beehive. This is not normal. Something must have gone wrong in the colony.
我特别好奇，我就想跟着你去看看那个采蜂蜜。
你带帽子去呗。养蜜蜂的人就追着花走，就叫追花仔。大连就是槐花蜂蜜，到吉林就是椴树蜂蜜，在我们老家就是油菜蜂蜜，到那个内蒙就是荞麦蜂蜜。
好大的学问。
人跟蜜蜂一样嘛，养蜜蜂的人你不辛劳，那蜜蜂就搞不好。人家叫辛劳才能致富，你不辛劳不行。你现在你看那个蜜蜂肚子都大大的，都是采蜜来的，
采从花树上采过来的。
采过来它是一个针管，一个针管线。蜂蜜它种子不是撒的死，撒的粑粑，它是蜜蜂吐出来的。你看，
吐出来，从嘴里吐出来。
哎，两家人等在一起的不转门，不串门。
它专门上这里来，不会上那里面去。
不，它不串门。这一层不有个钩碗板吗？蜂王都在下面专门采来。
大量的蜜都在底层，对不对？
蜜在上面，
蜜在上面，
下面专门采来。
采来。
把这小蜜蜂。
它这个小箱子里面特别有秩序的哈。
就是这样。你看我们养蜜蜂的手跟人家手都不一样，你看，粗糙的很。看到吃苦的女人就不想干，看到些丰收的女人就乐。
你们一生都在做这件事。
做养蜜蜂，我们家养蜜蜂就把2个小孩培养出来了。我连养蜜蜂，我们家小孩是大小孩14岁，小小孩还9岁就住校了。
哇，好厉害啊！
他俩都是研究生毕业。
工程哈，挺好的。
怎么讲？为生活人要干，总有成就感，你不干不行。就跟我们养蜜蜂一样。
The nectar-filled scout bee struggles to get back into the beehive to fill the shortage of honey. Just then, the anxious drones take off, followed by tens of thousands of worker bees. The newly formed super colony disappears without a trace. Order is suddenly restored in the chaotic beehive. At this point, the scout bee finally manages to bring nectar into the beehive, but its colony has split in two. The worker bees and drones follow the queen out of the beehive and will form a new colony. The runaway queen was lucky to escape the beekeeper's scissors. This usually means that a new queen has been born in the original beehive. Bees instinctively split up. The queen will stay near the beehive for a while in order to summon more followers. When the group is large enough, it will disappear with the colony into the depths of the jungle. They are domesticated bees, also known as Italian honeybees.
那一群蜜蜂就是刚刚跑出来的。看这。
这是我里边什么？这是我的血。
还有点粉丝，我们家不是丢的。对的，确实。人会造蜂王。
这是水性的，把咸水流了。
流了现在它罢了。它蜂王在里面，学蜜蜂自然就跟着进去了。现在检查蜂王不好找到，因为混乱得很。它过个1个小时以后安静了，你就好找了。
The beekeepers put an end to this collective adventure just in time. Without human care, it is only a matter of time before the escaped domesticated bees are eliminated by nature. Beekeepers can't live without bees, and bees can't live without beekeepers. This mutual dependence can almost be traced back to the origin of human civilization. It has been constantly strengthened over time. Now, almost nothing can stop the coming harvest of honey. In the evening, light rain starts to fall.
正好是槐花的高峰期，下雨采不了蜜了，最差了。
你看，槐花闻到下来，你下一缕蜜。
A brief drizzle during the night gave the beekeepers a false alarm. Today is a perfect day.
叔叔，你用那摇一下吧啊，慢慢干啊，你那还来不及。
上山锻炼身体，后来有饮食了，就休息了。休息以后呢，我们就一直保持这样关系。一到明年就来帮衬。
因为意大利也有这么多客户，也这么多老婆，我们2个孩子也多亏他们不买我们的蜂蜜，我们金子来源就哪里来。
The flowers bloom in the warmth, forming a breathtaking view. The busy beekeepers and bees are scattered throughout the city's woods, collecting the season's rich and refreshing flavors. This is the flavor of nature here.